You have no break.
I'm not sleeping now.
Huh?
I'm not sleeping now.
No.
I sleep, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Can you grab the quick set podium over there?
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Cool. Thank y'all for coming. Speaking on behalf of Liz and Pat here, Pat called me up Saturday, asked me if I could speak for the family. I got this honor to speak for the legacy here. All of y'all. Hearts go out to y'all. Say thank you for the people that showed up. Thank you for your prayers and your thoughts towards his family. I know it's been much felt, so thank you for showing up. I'm just going to go through some stuff. Some of it's from the Facebook, some of it's from other places, but just kind of go through some stuff, kind of tell y'all some history you already know about Lizzy, but also some things maybe y'all didn't know about Lizzy. I know some things I found out yesterday about her that's pretty interesting. But anyway, let's go through this. Elizabeth Lizzy Patricia Musi, 33. I'm going to try to get his name right. Grew up in Carteret, New Jersey. Graduated from high school. Lizzy is passed on by her grandmother and her paternal grandparents. I was going to try to say the name, but I don't want to mess that up. You know, survived by her parents, Liz and Pat, sister Rose Marie, Bobo, Patricia, her loving boyfriend Jeffrey, and Uncle Ralph, Uncle Jerry, his wife Joanne, Uncle Lars, and his wife Eva, aunts, I'm going to get these names wrong, many aunts, many cousins. I'm going to go through. From a very young age, Lizzy was introduced to the world of drag racing, being daughter of legendary engine builder, professional car racer, car driver Pat Musi. Attended all the races of her father's career. Lizzy grew a passion for sport. By the age of 8, she was driving her own junior dragster. As the years went on, she began racing and winning. Won a lot. The one thing that a lot of people don't know, this Liz here, back in Europe, used to race at an early age. And so there's a lot of passion for racing in his family. Just some of the victories, I'm going to miss some of these, but just some of the many victories that Lizzy had in racing. PDRA, top sportsman, she kind of cut her teeth on top sportsman racing, going fast. PDRA Pro Nitrous, where she was the first woman to win at Pro Nitrous and continued winning from 14 to 17 in PDRA Pro Nitrous. In 2017, Lizzy again raced and won Pro Nitrous in Qatar. 2020, she raced and won U.S. Street Nationals Pro Mod. And in 2019, I hope I got this date right, 2019 is when Lizzy got her international fame by racing Street Outlaws No Prep Kings, where she was the first woman to win an NPK race, first person to win 3 back-to-back NPK races, a total of 136 round wins, 12 finals, and 7 NPK wins, spanning from 19 to 23, till this year. Brian Martin, you're in there, right? Right there. Showing you love here. And Ryan, she had your number. She was the only one to beat you 7 times. Look, this is per the stat guy, okay? Stat guy, okay? Yeah, it's not James Cooper. I love you, Ryan, okay? I love you, man. Lizzy also had an affection for animals, from dogs to cats at an early age, to horses and wildlife. I went to her house yesterday. I was amazed at what's hanging on the wall. And what I was really blown away with, I've never seen it before, is a built-in dog house. Pretty much a cave in a wall that dogs go in there and have a fun time in. But she loved animals. I did not know that about her. So she was an extremely talented artist. If you get a chance, stop by the table out there. I did not know about that. Early age, Rose was telling me early age, Rose took her down to in New York, took her down to the college, if I get this right, and showed her, walked her through it. She loved it. She used to she used to draw out her clothes and her dresses, stuff like that. And then another unknown fact was she designed all of her NPK apparel. She would basically get an ideal, call up the artist, and tell him what she wanted on her shirts and stuff like that. The leopard skin, thanks to Rosa down there. She, another unknown fact, this is kind of, I think this is where she got probably her wild side. She even liked skateboarding in her teens. She would go down to downtown New York and skateboard in New York back in the day when she was assuming 14, 15, 16, something like that. At track and life herself, Lizzy is an inspiration to everyone. Even when she was going through the most challenging part of her life, she still gave people hope by her hugs, her smiles, and just her loving kindness. She was all in, all the time. She lived life with the moon tune. Y'all know what the moon tune is, right? You're all in, all the time. That's where she was. I remember a situation in Bowling Green last year where there was 2 o'clock at night. Jeremy and Elliot, they were out there working on the car. Saturday night, we're done, and there was probably 50, 75 people in line. She was going through treatments, and she was having a difficult time. She was in there at 2 o'clock at night, and she saw every one of those people there. Come up there, hug them, autograph. She lived life like that. That's who she was. Y'all know that's who she was. And in the end, I came up there and I hugged her. I said, Lizzy, I said, I know there's got to be times it's difficult. You're asking God, why are you still here? Why are you putting this on me? I said, you just touched 50 people's lives. I said, He's still using you today. Even though you're going through the hardest time in your life, He's still using you because you just touched 50 people. That's who she was. I asked some of the racers last weekend, and crew members to give me one word to describe Lizzy, what they remember about her. Unanimously. It was her smile, how contagious it was. Some said her hug, it was strong. Others said her positive attitude she always seemed to have. No matter what she was going through, she always had a positive attitude. I know there's times when she would collapse, but there's majority of times she always had a positive attitude about herself. She was always giving. One of the racers even said they had a positive, hopefully I get this right, they had a positive rivalry, a friendly rivalry. And that same racer said she felt like she lost her sparring partner, that she doesn't have a partner to spar with. She loved her opponents. Other descriptions: a friend, a trailblazer, an inspiration, a fighter, a fierce competitor. It's amazing how you can be a fierce competitor and still have that friendly spirit in you. A determined, infectious enthusiasm. She had strength. She had courage. She was an outdoors person, a hunter, true sportsman. Above all, she was beautiful from the inside out. There's people that's pretty on the outside, it's the inside out. She was so pretty looking. Liz often made reference, as I would pray with her in the car, she often made reference to God. And again, when I prayed for her, when I would be in a toter talking to her, stuff like that. And there was one thing that she was open. That was one thing that she was open or proud about, and that was her faith in God. One of her favorite verses that in there on the car, 31:25, Proverbs 31:25. She is clothed with strength and dignity. That's who Lizzy was. She was clothed with strength and dignity. When you think of her, that's what I think of. I remember when she put it on the car, she was so excited. She said, come back here, let's look at this. And I could tell it gave her strength. Although she had many victories, Liz's biggest victory was when she decided to give Christ her life. No matter what you're going through, as long as you have that, you will have the final victory of life. That alone is what got her where she is right now. She's crossing the finish line of life. She has no pain. She has no sadness. She has no hurt right now. She's up there. Unbelievable. She is free of that. If you need help understanding that, y'all know you can come anytime, come talk to them about that. My wife, was talking about this a couple weeks ago. We had somebody pass away in our family, and we were talking about this the other day. When a person, hopefully I get this right, she said when you're truly forgotten is when people have stopped talking about you. If that's true, Lizzy won't be forgotten for a long, long, long time. She will live for many, many, many years. Final words, and this is for everybody here. Everybody listening, this is for us here. Everybody here today, everybody on this side of heaven. Pat, Liz, hold on. Don't grow tired. Don't give up. God is enough. Lean on Him. Talk like this. Just in Racer Church Thursday, we went over this. Proverbs 3:5-6. It says, place your trust in the eternal. Rely on Him completely. Never depend upon your ideals or your inventions. Give Him credit for everything you have accomplished. And He will smooth out and straighten the roads that lies ahead of you. Pat, Liz, Rose, Jeffrey, y'all got some tough roads, tough days ahead of you right now. Hold on, don't grow tired, and don't give up. He's enough. He's all you need right now. Lean on Him. That's those small times during the day when you're thinking about it, say, God, I give this to you. That's the best way I can describe how to do it. I've had to do it myself. It's those things you do every 5 minutes, every 2 hours. Say, God, I give this to you. She did. I know she did. I've had this conversation with her. I know she did. So that's all I have here. My memories of her is just like I said. She was positive. We spoke many, many times about God. We were up in the trailer. I remember, can't remember what track it was, but I remember Jeffrey, you were up there, we were talking about, and she always had a positive attitude. Always had a positive attitude. I see both of y'all. I see the strength of Liz. I see the competitive in you, Pat. I see both of that in her. That's what got her to where she was. I can't remember who I was talking to today. She said she fought to the very end. That's who she was. And with that, again, I want to say thank y'all for letting me speak. Thank y'all for letting me speak. And what I will say is if anybody else has anything else they want to share, the mic is open. Please step up and say something. What I say, I will say, I'm going to say this. You realize where she's at right now, right? And you realize the people that she's surrounded with, people like Tony Christian, Glidden, people like that, and she's up there making test hits. She got some of the best tables in the world there. No, seriously, y'all want to come up and speak? The mic's open. All I'm going to say is if you can't get up, let me know. I'll bring the mic to you.
Thinking about it today, can't remember a time that Lizzy wasn't a part of the show. Right away, she came out. It was clear that she was going to be a star, not just because she was a girl, and we don't have very many girls, because she made it look easy. She was fast. She was an amazing driver. But I would be lying as a fellow Jersey girl if I didn't tell you that when she really came to life for me was when she realized she was allowed to curse on camera. When she did something, she did it with her whole heart, whether it was racing, friendship, family, or fighting. And fighting is what she's been doing for the past year, showing us all exactly how brave and strong she was. A few years ago, I had the fortune of taking Lizzy to the hospital after she got in a crash. I say fortune because at the end of it, she was totally fine, which meant I just got to take off work to hang out with a friend for the afternoon. Stubborn as she was, she refused to get an ambulance, so she made me drive her to the ER. We walked in the front door and told the admitting nurse that she had hit a wall at 200 miles per hour. And the only thing that rivaled the face that that nurse made that day was the fight that Lizzy put up when they tried to put her in an e-collar over her hand. I thought about that visit a lot over the past year because I remember how scared of needles and machines she was. I got my chance to fight the hospital staff when they tried to stick an IV in her and she looked up at me with tears in her eyes and said, please make them stop. When she started treatment, Lizzy was so proud to tell me how brave she was being because I knew exactly how much she hated needles and being at the hospital. She's been so brave. In the face of everything, she's kept a smile on her face. She fought like hell to stay with us, keep racing, and doing all the things she loved. The last time I talked to her, she was worried about whether or not her helmet would fit. She decided to rock her short hair because it was sized for her iconic golden blonde curls. But really, I'm going to remember how brave she was the entire time I've known her. On the street, at the track, just being in front of the camera. She did things most of us can't even imagine doing without ever smudging her makeup. Her presence has been missed at these last few races. It felt like a piece of the puzzle is missing, like our family's broken. It's quieter, there's less hugs, and I can't even think about going on and continuing to do it without her. But we also all know she's not really gone. She'll be there when we remember to hug each other more often, have to check if the chip is a 6 or a 9, or forgive each other for being really slow to answer texts and calls. Lizzy, we love you, and we promise to love each other better and have more fun.
first time when Lizzy came out and they said, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. Like, yeah. They got me into racing. And so we've always grown up racing. I've gotten close to you over the years. And what an honor to be up here and to be able to speak. Because she was such part of my life as a racer, because I enjoyed to watch her race and do something that she loved to do. To have the opportunity to speak, and I had sent you a message about this, and I was like, man, but there's so much I want to say, but I know we gotta keep it short. But to be in a room with so many people that you took your time out to come and spend it with Pat, Mama, and everybody here from Lizzy, what she did. It's an honor, a true honor. We might not ever see someone with such a talent and a gift that God has given somebody. And the love for it, the love for racing, the love for friends and her fans. And to know, I went through some of my things on Facebook.